Going back to Five Nights at Freddy's 4, we seem to keep getting secrets what we've never noticed. Thanks to Scott's announcement the other day saying that we have not solved the story of Five Nights at Freddy's 4 yet, a lot of the community has all joined together to try and solve it. Reddit user Nick's Mundane Life discovered a tiny difference in the text at the end of Night 6, after the child is bitten by Fredbear. As you know, in the minigames in Five Nights at Freddy's 4, each person who speaks within the minigame has a different colour on their text of speech. For example, our character has white text, Fredbear has yellow text. However, right at the end of the Night 6 minigame before the child dies, while Fredbear is speaking to us, the text changes to a different colour. Now, we've only noticed this, folks, now because the colour difference is very small, but I was playing the game earlier just to check and the text is 100% different. Surely that's no coincidence. Thanks to the Reddit user, he's actually shown proof of the comparison of the two colours from yellow to a much paler white. But this colour is not white, folks. This is not the white colour which the child has. Now, what's interesting is what it says. I will put you back together. What we all thought about this was that it was the puppet saying, I will put you back together. But everyone was wondering, like, why would Fredbear say such a thing? But because we've discovered the fact that the colour is different, is that the puppet is saying this to the child. The puppet will put him back together. Now, the reason why we always think the puppet is associated with putting things together is thanks to the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 minigame, where we see the puppet give life to the children by putting them into the animatronic suits. This location we are in, where Fredbear bites the child, must be a pizzeria and not Fredbear's diner, because the spring suits are in that location. In Five Nights at Freddy's 3, when you listen to those tapes by Phone Guy, he states it's Freddy Fazbear's Pizza and he talks about the spring lock suits. Surely Scott put the spring suits in this location to prove that it's not Fredbear's Diner. In our own beliefs, we believe that the first child, died at Fredbear's Family Diner, which means this child who's been bitten cannot be the puppet. Therefore, the puppet has gone to the bitten child right before he dies and says, I will put you back together, giving him life to haunt the pizzeria. If it's not the puppet, who else can it be? Golden Freddy. Golden Freddy's been right on our fingers all along. Back in Five Nights at Freddy's 1, if you typed the code 1987, you were introduced by a Golden Freddy jump scare. 8-Bit Gaming have done a fantastic theory on Golden Freddy, folks, explaining why the child is Golden Freddy and what's the aftermath for Golden Freddy in Five Nights at Freddy's 3. If you remember the minigame where the 4 children are there wearing masks, as well as the Golden Freddy mask with the puppet, people believe that these children wearing the masks are the 4 bullies trying to apologise to Golden Freddy for causing the bite. I believe the origins of Golden Freddy is from Fredbear back from the bite. The reason why it's so ghostly compared to the other animatronics is because it is a ghost. But I will be doing a video very soon describing why I think Golden Freddy is a ghost. Let's go back to the text. What do you think this means, folks? Why has Scott deliberately changed the colour of the text to show it's someone else saying, I will put you back together? Is it the puppet? Is it completely someone else? Let me know in the comments below, folks, because I do believe this is not a coincidence and this is really interesting and probably a major clue to solve the true mystery of Five Nights at Freddy's 4. Lots of love, guys, and I'll see you all next time.